Hey coders, this is Neha from WebStack. Welcome to another episode on Node.js series. So in this video, finally we are going to download and install Node.js on our systems. So watch the video till the end, as in the end, I will be telling you how to execute the program using Node.js. So let's get started. Before starting the video, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to WebStack and hit the bell to get all the notifications. In order to install Node.js in your systems, we need to actually visit this nodejs.org website where you can find out the versions of Node.js. So the beautiful thing here is whatever your system configuration is, it will automatically check that and it will provide you the versions accordingly. So if I check here, there are two versions which are provided. So why Node.js provide these two versions and which version should I use here? So this is very interesting that it is providing LTS and current version. LTS means long-term support, which actually provides the support for a long time. And what does that mean? So that means that fixes and changes whatever is going on for this Node program, it will not be incorporated for a long time, like the releases are a bit delayed. So we call it as a stable version also. So most of the enterprises and companies, they use this LTS version who have high scale applications of Node because they don't want to get bothered by all these updates very frequently, and they don't want their code to break down after every now and then. So what is current version? So current version is something where changes are given frequently, like in a very short interval of time. So this can be used by the developers like us who are just using this Node.js for the learning procedure, or who are just building some small projects or like that. Whatever version you download, it doesn't matter for now, because ultimately we are not going to build a very scalable application here. So you can take any version out here. So I'm just taking current version. So after the download, you simply need to click on the installer and you simply need to install it like you install any other application. So you need to click on next, and yes, we have agreement. You need to actually go through this entire agreement. You should actually, but I don't. So I will simply just accept it and I'll click on next. And now it will tell me where you need to install Node. So I will be simply installing it in my C drive program files, and I click on next. And there are some options available in this page. So what I'll suggest you to do is you simply select add to path. I'll tell you in a minute why I have done this. So let's click on next and just click on next again. So many clicks. And we simply need to install it. So now you can see the Node.js has completely installed. I'll just click on finish and it's done. So I have chosen that path variable because it will actually install two programs and two commands in your system. One is Node, another is npm. So these commands will actually be executing in your system only if the path of that Node.js is provided inside your environment variable, that is $path. So that is why I selected that add to path option in that installer. Now to check whether your Node.js has installed successfully or not, you have to open CMD if you are inside Windows, or if you are in Linux or Mac, then you can open the terminals. So now to check whether your Node.js has been installed successfully or not, you simply need to write one command here. So I'll write node-v, and if I run it, so it will give me the version of Node actually. So what does that mean? Whatever version I have installed here, that will be displayed. So in case you are getting this Node is not recognized as an internal or external command, then you may have missed that $path variable. So you need to set your $path in your environment variables for your system. So in case you don't know how to set that $path, so let me know in the comment section below if you want me to create a separate video on how to set your environment variables. So now you can open your favorite text editor and start writing the program. So in my case, I have VS Code in my system and I really love this text editor. So in case you have downloaded any other text editor, that is absolutely okay. But if you want to be on the same page with me, so you can download it from the official website of VS Code, that is visualstudio.com. And here is a link for download on your Windows system. And you can also just download for Mac OS as well and Linux 64-bit version as well. Now here is the VS Code. It looks something like this. You will get some options in the above and then you will get some options here as well. You will get the Explorer also, and this is very useful. You can see all your folders or directory here at once. So now you need to open a project. So actually you can create a project anywhere in your computer. I have actually created it on my desktop. So I have created a Node.js beginners course folder and I need to open it inside my VS Code. So now if you want to take the dark theme of this VS Code, you can simply just click Ctrl Shift P, or if you are on Mac, then you can just write Command Shift P. If I write theme here, I will get the color theme option. Just select that color theme and you can select any one of them. So right now I'm using dark plus, that is by default, or if you want to use this dark or Kimby dark, you can use any one of them. So I am using the dark theme here and now I want to open my project. So how will you open that project? Very simple. We have to click on this file and open folder. So I will just browse my folder on the desktop and you can see here I have this Node beginners course. So I'll select this folder and this folder is opened on my VS Code. Simple. And now I will create one new file here. Let's try to write some program. So I'll write first program or first prog.js. So I'll simply write a console.log statement here where I will be printing some hello. So if I save this, and you can see it has been saved in a JS file. Now to execute this JavaScript program, you can open your CMD or there is an inline terminal provided inside the VS Code. So I will be using that terminal. So I'll just click on this terminal option and I'll get the option for new terminal and there it is. So the beauty of this terminal is that I don't need to navigate to my folder. It is already inside the Node beginners course. So I will try to now execute this code. So now I will be writing node and then the name of my program. Even you don't need to write .js extension. So I'll simply write first prog and then I'll click enter and it's done. So now you can see JavaScript program is running on my local machine. Earlier we were running it on the browser by opening the console and seeing the statements. Now you can see JavaScript is actually running out of the browser. So Node is providing that environment that runs my code. Now what if you need some other version of Node.js and you want to change it? Maybe some applications will be there which will run on a specific version of Node. Let's say your application is there which only runs on version 10. So you have to switch from this 14 version to version 10. So how will you do that? So with this method, you will go to the website of Node and you will search for that version and you will install it in the same way. But that is quite tedious. So there is one more thing, one more alternative by which you can install Node and this problem will be resolved. So let's see that alternative in the next video. So that's it for this video guys. I hope you enjoyed it and if you do, please give the thumbs up and do share it with all your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So we'll see you in the next video.